The small town of Millwood buzzed with whispers, but none louder than those about Karen Walsh. Known for her sharp tongue and unshakable sense of entitlement, Karen had crossed a line that even her charm couldn't erase. It started innocently enough, a stray cat she'd taken in. One she swore was hers despite its collar. Dr. Ellis, the town's only veterinarian, had warned her. The cat belonged to a neighbor, and the bait box Karen had snatched from his clinic to protect her pet was no joke. It was a controlled substance, meant for euthanizing animals, not a toy for Karen's whims. Karen didn't listen. She stormed into the clinic that humid July evening, her heels clicking defiantly on the linoleum. "You're killing animals with this poison," she'd screamed, snatching the bait box from a shelf while Dr. Ellis was tending to a sick dog. The staff froze, stunned, as Karen waved the box like a trophy, her voice shrill with righteous fury. She didn't see the security camera blinking in the corner or the weight of her actions piling up like storm clouds. Dr. Ellis, a man who'd spent decades saving animals, wasn't one to back down. He chased her to the parking lot, his voice cracking with anger. "That's theft, Karen. You're endangering lives." She laughed, tossing her hair, and sped off in her SUV, the bait box on her passenger seat. The town watched, jaws dropped, as gossip spread like wildfire. By morning, Officer Tate was at Karen's door, his face grim. The bait box was recovered, but the damage was done. Karen faced criminal charges for theft and possession of a controlled substance. The courtroom was a pressure cooker. Karen, dressed in a crisp blazer, played the victim, her eyes wide with crocodile tears. "I was saving my cat," she pleaded, but the judge wasn't swayed. Dr. Ellis sat in the back, his hands trembling, not from fear but from betrayal. He'd trusted this community, poured his heart into it, only to see Karen twist his work into her crusade. The townsfolk packed the benches, some siding with Karen's passion, others appalled by her recklessness. Whispers turned to shouts outside the courthouse, splitting Millwood into factions, those who saw Karen as a misguided hero and those who saw a selfish thief. The judge's gavel fell like a thunderclap. Karen was found guilty, sentenced to 6 months in jail and a hefty fine. Gasps echoed as she was led away, her defiance crumbling into sobs. The bait box, a small thing, had unraveled her life and the town's fragile unity. Dr. Ellis walked out, his shoulders heavy, knowing the scars of this fight wouldn't fade. The cat, returned to its rightful owner, purred softly, oblivious to the chaos. Karen's fall was a bitter pill for Millwood. She'd acted on impulse, convinced she was right, but her actions tore at the town's heart. Trust, once broken, was hard to mend. As the sun set over the clinic, the wooden sign out front stood as a quiet reminder. One choice can ripple, leaving wounds that linger. What do you think, was Karen's punishment fair, or did the town's judgment go too far? Share your thoughts on justice and community conflict.